took a screenshot. Oh well. I'm BurningDogFace. And this is the credits video for Let's Play Thief. Oh boy. This game was kind of a rush. Lurking in the shadows, never 100% certain if people can see you. But I really enjoyed the way, both through getting abilities and just having experience, that I just felt more and more confident as the game went along. You know, taking on groups of guards. You know, I actually really enjoyed this game. I thought it got a bit repetitive after a while. I mean, there's a bunch of different items you can use and things you can do, but especially if you're not playing lethally, eventually things tend to boil down to, you know, knock everyone out, steal everything that's the slightest bit shiny, and get the fuck out. I'm not sure what was up with, I'm not sure what was up with Garrett, using the ring on the ritual book there in the cutscene. But if I had to guess, I'd say that was him returning the Primal to wherever it came from. You know, before I started recording today, I glanced down at my desk and I saw this note that I wrote down, reminding me that it was Yornik who told me that the word Graven refers to something that is engraved or something that has to do with graves. Back when I didn't know exactly what it meant when one of the watch said they hanged a guy for graven crimes. Sorry about that. Just thinking to myself, man, that feels like a lifetime ago. I was not expecting this game to take as long as it did. You know, at one point I'd been toying with the idea of opening 2019 with a open world game. But this kind of was an open world game, so I'm going to put that off for a while. But yeah, I enjoyed this game. The stealth felt solid. The mechanics felt strong. As with Dishonored, it felt like there were a lot of options for doing things lethally and not a lot of options for doing it non-lethally. But at least this one gave you a non-lethal weapon, you know, the blackjack. In Dishonored, if you get detected, basically all you can do is run away and wait for the encounter to reset. Shout out to Q&A for, QA rather, not questions and answers, it's quality assurance, to, you know, help the game not be a buggy piece of shit. As a lot of companies seem to forget these days. Have they done the cast yet? I hadn't noticed. I sure hope you guys can hear me. Ah, there's the cast. Kind of weirds me out that the Freaks actually had a voice actor. I'm not gonna lie. I understand that the fans of the classic Thief games weren't real enthusiastic about the ways this game changed things, and I respect that. But all the same, as someone who never played those games, I thought this was pretty good, and I would play a sequel. If they came out with Thief 2, or, you know, Thief and then some bland subtitle, I would play that. But would I recommend it? That's the question it always comes down to. I think if you don't like stealth games, this isn't really going to do a lot to change your mind. But if you do like stealth games, yes, I would absolutely recommend that you play this game. With the caveat that, you know, if you are a fan of the classic Thief games, maybe it's best for your blood pressure if you don't play this one. Just saying. It was fun stealing everything that wasn't nailed down and all, even if it was seasonally inappropriate. But this was a very grim game. You know, everything was bleak and dark. And the game was literally very gray. Everything was gray. So, I think I need to play something cheery next. Something with a lot of color to it. I think I got just the thing in mind. Why does it keep doing that? The ominous music just keeps stopping. Is that like a really bad loop, or... To be honest, I've been thinking more about my words and whether or not you guys could hear them than, the background music. Jurgen? the microphone problem fixed by the time I start my next series. If all else fails, maybe I'll go back to the old headset. Although that was also a Razer product, and the latest updates to Razer Synapse kind of messed with it. So, you know, it's not entirely outside the realm of possibility that the old headset suddenly suffers from this problem as well. Shit. Damn, that is a lot of testers. The game was not perfect. I felt like I could use some kind of fast travel system. The maps could have been clearer. And, well, like I said, after all, it just kind of feels a bit repetitive. I mean, I guess you could, you know, deliberately experiment with your approaches. You know, it's the human instinct to find a way that works for you, and then just do that. I feel really good about being able to make it to the end of the game without killing anyone. Admittedly, significantly easier than in Dishonored. I mean, this game gave me Garrett's murder of the Thief-Taker General, even though I was the guy who held down the button that said finish him. But in Dishonored, I distinctly remember it was considered my fault if a character I knocked out was later killed by another character. So, you know, it was a bit more forgiving, so that helped a lot. Still didn't get the achievement for it. Well, you know, c'est la vie. Yeah, the fucking asylum sequence. Considering that's one level, basically, you know, in the middle-ish of a, you know, otherwise calm stealth game, that was actually really effective at, you know, being creepy and scaring me sometimes. It was made by Eidos-Montréal, remember, so all the names are French. Now we get to the logos, this is where it ends. Kills. Not bad. Not bad at all. End of game. Congratulations, you have completed the main storyline. You are now free to explore the city further and replay any cut chapters or client jobs. We got another one on this side. You know, if you'll bear with me for just a moment, I do actually want to take a look out here. I don't know what's going to be out here. Like, are there going to be enemies wandering around? I mean, we've just basically decapitated the Graven movement, and the Watch have already been destroyed. I guess it's up to the city to rebuild their own government now. Nice. I mean, I expect if they ever did a sequel, we would see that it immediately slid back into, you know, shitty tyranny and corruption, but... Huh, I think those guys are at the Watch.
I'll show you things in Shoals Gate. Wet. Got one of those indoor jobs.
Let's take a good look at you. Huh, I think they're just standard criminals. You know, like the security that guard private buildings. So yeah, they do drop you back into the open world. I guess if you wanted to, you could run through, there we go. I guess if you really wanted to, you could, you know, search for all of the remaining things in the city and replay the levels until you 100% the game. I'm not going to do that. So, let's just check the achievements. Okay. Let's see. It was Dawn's Light, that's right. The Hidden City finished Chapter 7. The Dawn's Light finished Chapter 8. Predatory Drive finished the game in 15 hours or more. Well, I certainly did that. It was 20 hours, like 2 weeks ago. And the achievements I didn't get were Obsessive Compulsive, stole all loot and collectibles in a single chapter. Sleight of Hand, picked 100 pockets in a single playthrough. Something to Prove, finished the game with a custom difficulty of 700 points or more. Legend in Leather, completed 25 optional thieving objectives. Mint Condition, finished 3 consecutive chapters without taking damage. Focus on the tasks at hand, picked a pocket and a lock using the focus ability. I wonder if that has to be in the same, use of focus. A Moral Victory, finished the game without a single kill or knockout. Clear-Headed, reached the final chapter without using the focus ability. Hard Times, finished the game on Master difficulty. Modesty Denied, scored an epic 5 million or more in a challenge map. Hail of Glass, shot a bottle in midair with an arrow. What's Yours is Mine, completed all collectible sets. Finders Keepers, discovered all secret areas. Cash dispenser. Used 40,000 gold. I like that. Old habits die hard. Found all the secret stashes in Moira. Wonder why that one specifically. I find myself wondering if this clear-headed thing. We reached the final chapter without using focus. If, oh, you don't have to go through that last encounter with, Erin. Or something. I don't know. I feel like the best way to end this game is, back up here in the Thieves' Highway.
Want to head over to the Burrick?
In a bit. Ugh! That piss they sell might wash the taste of sloop from my mouth.
Did they ever do a sequel? I really hope they explain what sloop is. Let's take a look at my final showing. Where is all of them? Is that the second? Yeah, okay, fine. Shit. Okay, 32 hours. Total stolen gold, $13,862 dues. 45 pockets picked, 153 locks picked. I knocked out 328 people. Raised 141 suspicions. Got seen 182 times and killed no one. It also turns out I am significantly more of a predator than an opportunist, and I am absolutely not a ghost. You know, I only just got that the skull for Predator has the watch logo on it. I didn't think about it before that. 13 out of 40 thieving challenges. Oh yes, hybrid. I was really proud of that. Huh. I don't think they'd have like a total list of the loots, but you know, I did pretty good, all things considered, except here. All in all, I'd say I did pretty well. And that means it's time to call this a Let's Play. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you on the next... My mistake. Force of habit. I'm BurningDogFace, and on behalf of myself, Garrett, Erin, Basso, and the late Josephina, God rest her feathered soul, I thank you for joining me for Let's Play Thief. I hope you've enjoyed coming along this journey with me, and I hope you'll join me for my next video series. Have a great day, Burning Dog fans. Later!